Hello, welcome back to my tutorials. Today we will continue with the remaining locators in Selenium. So in our previous tutorial, we have seen total two locators. Those are ID and name. So we have covered all those in our previous tutorial with some example we have seen. Okay, so we are left with the remaining. So in this tutorial, I'm going to cover linkText, partial linkText, Xpath and CSS Selector. For the tag name and class name, I'll be covering those in a different tutorial because the concepts are a little different there. Okay, so I'm going to go with total 4 locators today. So linkText, partial linkText, Xpath and CSS Selector. Okay, so let us begin. So as you can see, this is my previous code, right, which I have shown total 2 examples for ID and name. Okay, as you can see, this is the code. This is the code to launch this particular headspace.com login page, and then I have located the email and the password text field by using ID and name. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show how we can implement the same concepts using different locators. Okay, so basically for the login page, again I'm going to open headspace.com itself. So let me go here. I'll be entering here. So this is the particular login page that we have seen in our previous tutorial, correct? So here, as you can see, there is a link here that is forgot password link. So I'm going to implement this forgot password, okay, with the help of another locator that is called linkText by linkText. So what is linkText basically? So linkText locator is basically used to locate the hyperlinks on a web page. So basically this is a web page and this is the hyperlink. Okay, let me right click on this particular link. Let me inspect. Okay, so as you can see, this is in the form of tag A. Okay, so we talked about what is tags and all in our previous tutorial. So basically, so this is also another tag. Okay, so this is starting with A. Okay, it means it is a anchor tag. Okay, all the hyperlinks of a web page always starts with a tag that is anchor tag. As you can see, there is A. So here you can see this is the text of the particular link, that is forgot password. Okay, once I normally if I open this, so this goes to this particular page. This is on the login page. Okay, so what is the use of particular locator? So this is linkText. What is the name of the locator? linkText. It means by.linkText. Okay, so what we have to do here is, let me comment out both these lines. Click on this particular forgot password link. Okay, I'm going to locate this forgot password hyperlink and I'll click on this particular link. So let me do that. How can I do that? Driver dot find element by dot. As you can see, there are total 8 locators. So we have seen already ID and name. So we are going to see the link text. So the fourth one, okay, link text. So let me select link text. So we have to basically provide the exact text of the link. Okay, what is the text here? Forgot password. Let me copy this and let me put inside double quotes. After locating, I'm also going to click on this particular hyperlink. So for that, let me use dot click. Okay, so the code is ready. As you can see, let me run this code. It's going to launch the browser with the URL that is headspace.com/login, and it is going to click on the forgot password hyperlink. Okay, so it will click on the forgot password hyperlink. Yes, it has clicked on the forgot password hyperlink. So basically this by.link text is working fine. Okay, so now let us see the other locator, that is partial link text. Okay, so how to implement partial link text? So as the names itself suggests that it is like partially we can use some text of the total text. For example, this particular link is having only 2 words. Imagine a case where the link is having too many text, or imagine a case where there are similar words in different links. Okay, so in that case also we can use partial link text. So I will go with this example itself. I'll show you how to implement the partial link text also. So let me just write here driver dot find element by dot. As you can see, partial link text is available here. Just select that, and I'm not going to use the complete text. I'm just going to use portion of the total text. Like we have 2 words, forgot password. I'm going to use only the word forgot. Okay, so I can also use password, but I'm going to use just the word forgot. Yeah, so let me run this code now. It is again launching the browser with the URL headspace.com/login. This time also it is going to click on the hyperlink, that is forgot password. Yes, it has clicked on the forgot password hyperlink with the help of partial link text also. Okay. So I have created one sample HTML program, okay, to make it more understandable. So as you can see, there are two links. One is to go to the headspace.com website, and the second one is to go to the github.com. Okay. So this is the HTML page I have created. If I click on this particular link, that is click here to visit Headspace site, and the second link we have, please click here to visit GitHub site. Okay, if I click on this link, it will take me to the headspace.com, and if I click on the second link, that is GitHub site. Okay, so the same thing I'm going to implement with the help of partial link text locator. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some text of the total text. Okay, so let me use this. Okay, so this is click here to visit, and this particular text is available in the both the links. So this is basically going to click on the first link itself, because it will be able to find this text in the first link itself. Okay, so let me run this. So before that I have to change the URL also. This is my file location. So now let me run this code. So it is clicking on the first link, okay, with the help of partial link text. As you can see, this is the first link. If I click on this, it will take me to the Headspace site. So it is able to take me to the headspace.com site. Okay. So if I change this code to something like I'm just using, I'll use please. Okay. I'll use please. Now I will run this code. So it will click on the second link because the please word is in the second link. Okay, so it is able to launch github.com. So basically partial link is working fine. Okay, so this is a use of link text and a partial link text, but partial link text is not always recommended. Okay, so we always go with link text if in case we need to click on a hyperlink, but this is the way we can use partial link text also. So now we will see the Xpath and CSS selector. Okay, so we will see first the Xpath locator. So for the Xpath, I will go to this page. Okay, so as you can see, we have seen the email address and the password by using ID and name in our previous tutorial. So the same thing we will implement with the help of Xpath. Okay, I'm going to right click on this text field, and I'm going to click on inspect for the email address. Here, I'm going to use the Xpath instead of ID or name or anything. Okay, let me right click on this particular highlighted area. So then we have something called copy option. Then we go to copy XPath. Okay, so let me copy the XPath. So now what I'm going to do is let me comment this out, and here I'll go and driver dot find element by dot we have XPath. Okay, so this is the XPath option. Here I have to use the XPath. Okay, this is the XPath that I have copied. So here I have to provide the keys, send keys, and let me copy this email address and semicolon. Okay, so this is the use of XPath. Now let me run this code. Let me change the URL again. So I'll run this code. So it is launching the browser with the URL, and with the help of Xpath Locator, it is going to locate the email address field, and it will enter those email address. Yeah, it is able to locate with the help of Xpath as well. Okay, it is working. Yeah, it is pass. So now I will close and I'll go with the other one, the last one, that is CSS selector. Here I have copied the XPath. Let me do right click again. I will go with copy, and I'll select the option copy selector. Okay, let me click on copy selector, and here instead of XPath I will go with let me do one thing. I'll just comment it out directly. I'll write a new one. Okay, driver dot find element by dot we have css selector, the second option. Okay, let's select that and just provide the selector here. Okay, so then type send keys and enter the email address. So yeah, so now let me run the code. Basically it is going to locate that email address field with the help of the css selector. Okay, so it is launching the browser of the URL again, and this time it will see it is able to enter the email address with the help of the css selector. That is, this is the value. Okay, this is how we can basically utilize the different types of locators. So we have seen linkText, we have seen partialLinkText, we have seen Xpath and css selector. Okay, so while working on automation, while we are writing our Selenium code, we can use whichever is applicable in our case. Okay, sometimes we have to go with Xpath, sometimes we have to go with css selector, sometimes id and name. Okay, so ID and name are basically, ID is always unique. It is always better to use the ID whenever we want to go with some different complex thing where the ID does not help. So in that case, we have to go with the XPath or with the CSS selector. Okay, this is how we can decide which one to use at which place in which condition. Okay, so we have seen total 6 locators. We have seen ID and name in our previous tutorial. So today in this tutorial we have seen the linkText, partialLinkText, XPath and CSS selector. So the other two, tag name and class name, so the concepts are a little different there. I'll be coming up with a different tutorial on this particular topic. So I hope you have understood the concepts of different locators. If you have liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any doubts, any questions, please drop those in the comment section. We will connect in the new tutorial. Thank you. Thanks for watching.